Hi everyone, hope you're doing fine. Myself Khushbu Chandak, and my today's topic for you all is most commonly asked questions in an interview. Guys, most of you would agree that we are a little nervous when we appear for any interview. अगर हम थोड़ा प्रिपेयर करके जाए तो हम ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंटली अपना इंटरव्यू दे सकते हैं. For this, I have come up with a few questions that are repeatedly asked in every interview along with the probable answers. First and foremost question asked by any interviewer would be tell me something about yourself. यहाँ पर आपको आपका नाम, आपकी फैमिली डिटेल्स, आप कहाँ से बिलोंग करते हैं, ये डिटेल्स बताना है. योर एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड, your highest qualification should come first. Your work experience, where are you currently working, from when are you working there, and what profile are you handling, you should mention it here. Any key achievements that you have received, or maybe any sports that you have played on a national level, on a district level, you can mention it here. For freshers, they don't have much to speak on work experience. So, what they can do is speak more of what their hobbies are. Next question would be regarding your work experience. So here, आपकी जो current company है, you have to mention everything in detail. What profile are you handling? If you have handled multiple profiles, so what work have you handled in such profiles? You have to mention everything in detail. And relating to your past companies, any previous companies, you just have to mention the names and from what period to what period you have worked here and in what profile. So, unless asked, you have to just give a brief about your previous company's work. Also, what you can mention is your key achievements or any exceptional efforts that you have put, or maybe you have floated some idea and your organization has adopted it and they have successfully achieved something. So, you can mention it here. If you are a fresher, you can give your internship experience or maybe what projects you have handled, you can give that as a work experience. Next question would be reason behind leaving the current job. So, guys, never criticize your current job or your current manager. This leaves a very bad impression on the interviewer. What you can mention is if you're looking for a profile change, you can mention about the same, or maybe you can mention that you needed some additional responsibilities or an extended profile which the previous organization is unable to provide you. Therefore, you're looking for a job change. Or also, if there are any some other reasons, you can mention the same. For example, if you're getting married and you're shifting to some other place, you can mention about the same. Or if your family is shifting to some other place, you can mention about the same. Uh, this question would be surely coming up. Tell me some of your strengths and weaknesses. So, regarding your strengths, you should mention some strengths that you have an example ready in your mind for the same. To briefly explain that you have this strength, you have to have some example in your mind related to your past organization or your life. Say, for example, if you say you are a self motivated person, you can mention as an example that you have failed in some examination and you have studied again and you have passed with flying colors thereafter. Or if you say you are a focused person, you can say that you have a long term, short term plans prepared for yourself and you're working on the same. So, regarding the weaknesses, mention some weaknesses that won't go against you. You have to mention those weaknesses which the interviewer may perceive as a strength of yours. For example, if you say you are a self critic, so the interviewer would perceive it as you criticize yourself and you improve where you went wrong. So it is a good sign for them. For example, if you say no, you can't say no to things or work, so you take additional responsibilities. So it is a very good thing for them. Or if you say you're too direct or too straightforward, that means that you do not talk behind people's back. You say them upfront whatever you want to say. So you do not talk behind their back. This is actually a very good sign. Next question that would come up: why should we hire you? So, in this, you should have some key skills matching the profile that they're offering. For example, uh, it's an IT company and they want someone who have learned some software or some language. So you already have knowledge about it. You are well versed with it. So you can mention that you are matching that skill that they require, or you can say previous relevant work experience that you have that matches the profile that they are offering. For example, the opening is for internal audit profile, so you can mention that you have already worked on internal audit projects, and that would help you to have this job. Guys, there would be a question, maybe not in your first round but maybe later, that what are your salary expectations. So this question, please let them come from their side. You should never ask it upfront that what would be my salary. Also, when asked, please mention that as per the industry standards, if you are a fresher. Also, if you are an experienced person and they ask you about a hike or a salary, what you can mention rather than figures, you can mention in terms of percentage. It is always better to talk in terms of percentage rather than figures. Guys, this would be the last question they would be asking, that do you have any questions from for us? So in this, don't leave this question unattended. You should never say I don't have any question. Maybe there would be any doubts regarding the profile they are offering. You can ask that question. Maybe the company is big, so what you can ask is what is the structure of the team, what is the hierarchy, and what would be your position in that team. And also, if the team is if the company is small, you can ask them about the future plans that they have for themselves, and where do they see you in their future plans. So guys, these all questions you can ask. If they ask you, do you have any questions for us, never leave this question unattended. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Do mention in the comment section any other questions that you have. I would surely love to answer those questions, and thank you for your patient hearing.